Hi, I'm Tristan, and we're going to play Ascension. We'll take Treasure Hunter here, playing against Vixen 007, 007. Uh, so, pretty good start for purple guys here. We got an on-color 2-cost card on turn 1, so we're halfway to having Sodranis active. Darkwalker Spine. Disciple of Cetra is... Let's see, did they take a green card? They got Riftwalker's Axe there, and they'll have 5 mana next turn. So I'm going to leave Disciple of Cetra out because the payoff for us right now taking this is pretty low. This turns into 2 triangles and 2 stars, but you have to play another Lifebound hero first. So we're probably not flipping it anytime soon. We don't get the money from this, but that's okay. So that would be the Remus would be a nice green card, but this would be nice to have first. Here we'll go ahead and just level instead of taking Temporal Eye. It's pretty low risk to pass this. You get 2 of them. There's 3, so there's 3 of these in the game. You get 2 of them, and you get the extra turn. But here we'll just value getting our militias banished first. That's a fantastic card. And it looks like we cannot actually buy Muse of Rebirth here, which is a shame. We'll go ahead and play this. We can banish Militia from the discard pile. And here we've got a choice between Temporal Eye and a Mystic. We don't have any real buying power, so we'll go for the Mystic here. Just to make sure we don't run out of triangles. It's a shame to miss out on the Muse of Rebirth there. I keep almost hitting play all, and oh no, that was discarding. Oh no. Well, I don't want to banish this. That was a huge error. Wow. What an embarrassing blunder. Okay. So there's a misclick. I should have clicked on an apprentice there. We could have discarded the apprentice, banished it, and taken Remus, which would have been a huge turn. And instead, we've missed out on a banish and also buying a pretty strong card. And here we don't have energy to banish, so that's pretty rough. Pretty bad play from me there. But that's okay. We'll just see what happens. See what we can do. Opponent can get Scryer here. Seems like the plays they're making make I think pretty good sense. Can Treasure Hunter, Darkwalker, and Militia is going to give us 5, so we could destroy 2 constructs they control. They have Riftwalker's Axe, which can't help them get to Adayu. I would really like to get rid of this Militia, though. It would stink to keep this Militia in the deck. So we'll take Thicket Familiar here. This can delete one of these apprentices. We don't have anything we can kill. So I still thinking about that misclick. It's just like what bad tempo that is, right? Just keeping a terrible card and missing out. That's like 2 cards worth of bad. Do we have a Militia? We don't. Okay, so we'll play all these. This is the guy we should have gotten a couple turns ago. We do have the Militias out of our deck. We only have 6 apprentices left to go. We've got 2 banishing cards. Decent chance we can flip Remus. We'll have to flip Remus from killing a creature on the board or killing a monster on the board. And Adayu actually doesn't give stars when you defeat it. This does transform into this thing. This card's a little interesting because you're really just getting the 6 stars from the hero side of this most of the time, because when you kill this, you don't usually ever get to play it. We'll just get rid of our apprentices here. Okay. 6 mana. I think we'll take Voidforged Paladin because we do want to kill this 7-drop. Probably not flipping Remus this turn, it looks like. But that can be a long-term goal. And even if this, so when this transforms, we get to spend triangles as though they're fighties. But it still gives us the three triangles. So a nice card to flip. It does let you. This card lets you focus fully on generating triangles with your deck rather than any fighties. And we have a few cards for battle already, so we won't really make the most out of Remus here. Banish that. We can play everything. Kind of crap here. The opponent took a big construct last turn, and they do have Zeta Arsenal, so hate drafting Blast Goggles makes sense. We could try to attempt double rallies here, because Undaunted Scout can rally Void, and Shepherd of the Lost can rally, because if we buy... Actually, I believe this is once per turn. When you acquire or defeat Void Card with a row, you gain it. Okay, so no, we would be able to take both of these, I believe, and double rally. Is that worth more than... Because this is just a 5-cost blank. It's 5 points, but we don't have any other constructs. So we're gonna... Yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. We'll try to be very lucky. No luck, that's okay. This is a turn where it would be nice to have something like the Riftwalker's Axe, because having a static effect on the board that added fighties would be great, because we've got 2 from this, we've got 2 from this, but that's still basically just 2 heavy infantries, which is like, it's like nothing. That's like missing 2 cards from hand. Unless there's a monster you can kill. And here we won't be able to do anything to the board, which is a really rough. I think that we are. I think that we're ahead of the opponent on banishing out bad stuff, but it seems like the banish cards they have are better. Do we want a Mystic? We probably don't want a Mystic. We've got Remus. We've got Shepherd. We got 2 Mystics already. I don't think we want any of these. I think that this is going to take a little bit of luck to get one of these monsters. So we're going to need to hit a good hand sometime within the next 3 turns, I think. We can banish an apprentice, and we are banishing out a lot of our deck here. So this is embarrassing. 6 triangles, and there's nothing worth buying. So we are banishing out a lot of our bad stuff. We've got 6 of our cards are energy, so we're at about a third of our cards are energy right now, which is nice, because it looks like we have a lot more cards that we have to worry about than we actually do. But a lot of these are pretty bad. Like, a lot of these are just heavy infantry. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 fighting cards, and we kind of want to draw them all in the same turn. Getting 6 would be alright, because we could kill one of these 2 big monsters, these 2 slightly smaller than the biggest monster. Yeah. And Moken is a pretty strong card. This is worth stars equal to the energy shards. It seems like some games you get a lot of energy sometimes, so this thing can be worth like 12 points at the end of the game, which is pretty strong. Go ahead and banish all this. So we've got the 8. We can take Reactor Shrine here. That comes with 2 energy. I guess we'll go ahead and do it. Just taking the most expensive thing. Not a terribly, I don't know, not a terribly clever play there. The Reactor Shrine's pretty bad, too, for us. We are likely to have the energy, so if we can get a few more constructs, then... okay, so here we can... Oh, we get to banish. Here we can draw. We can draw 2, and we'll also get to destroy 2 of our opponent's constructs, which is nice. I don't think we want... This would give us an extra 6 stars if we destroy the Sower of Betrayal. It would only give us 5 more than the Tectonic Thrasher. So since we're not towards the end of the game yet, we'll go ahead and destroy some of the opponent's constructs and slow their progress down a bit. I guess it's Arha Mentor. It's Arha Mentor or nothing. Again, we're pretty likely to... We've got 8 energy here, so we're pretty likely to have the 2 energy that makes this into a cycling card. Oh, and we get a Shade's Bargain. Sure. That's fine. Shade's Bargain actually will help us with our combat turns because it all of our fighting cards are purple. So if we play like Darkwalker Treasure Hunter, then Shade's Bargain can give us the other 2 to finish Sower of Betrayal. We should know what these 2 cards left in our deck are. We have 1 Apprentice left. It really doesn't matter what the 2 cards left in our deck are because we're going to start drawing from our discard pile. We do want to, I think, play our energy first because here it would be nice to draw the Apprentice and discard it. If we use Sidranus could, so right now there are 2 cards in deck. Sidranus can draw 2, discard 1, and banish from the discard pile, which actually might not be bad, because that lets us guaranteed banish the Apprentice. So we will have to discard one of these 2 cards from deck, but then we won't have to worry about drawing Apprentice again on the next cycle through our deck, which is probably fine. It's probably worth it to do it that way. We give up 1 card this turn, but we kind of get the card back later by not drawing Apprentice. And if we played the energy first, we would be need to just get lucky with Sidranus to draw. We would need to draw the Apprentice, and then we're giving up the card. Oh shit! As I was saying this, I'm just not paying attention very well here, I guess. But it's a little bit bad because now we don't banish anything, but we will banish the Apprentice later anyway. So it doesn't. There is the Apprentice. It doesn't matter too much. We'll banish the Apprentice now, and just sort of hang our heads in shame. This has not been a well-played game on my part. Here we'll get the 6, so if the opponent does not kill Sower of Betrayal, then we can, and we will get the extra card grip too, so we'll get the 2 cards from Forged Paladin. Opponents, they've got 9 constructs. Some of those must be monsters. So pretty good stuff. They've got 5, 6, 7 Mechana constructs. So that's right, 7 fighties with Zeta Arsenal. I think we're losing this one. We could banish Mystic and we could take a Dayu, but we're not going to play him. Probably. Let's do it anyway. It's possible to draw a Dayu this turn, and if we do that, we could easily play our whole deck. Instead we don't, so even at this point, I'm not too worried about buying the heavy infantry. It's 1 point for our deck, and we won't get another turn here. I don't know why we should have bought that. So this has been just a terrible game, but I'll say that's because I'm more worried about talking, I think. Kind of a terrible game, definitely losing this. Behind on stars, behind on construct points. But we'll go ahead and see what we end up with, score-wise. This would be a GG's Vixen. Do get to kill Erebus, and then they can destroy some of our constructs. And they're considering here what sort of path to take. Did not end up with Mocha. Nobody got Mocha in this game, which is like pretty big points. I mean, the constructs that our opponent has are worth a lot. Like all the Mechana constructs are worth stars equal to their cost, and the opponent has a lot of those. But this guy is usually worth more than the cost. So like this would be a 9 point card for us. I don't know how many energy our opponent has. They have at least three. Probably not as many as we do. So this might be a 7 cost, like 5 or 4 points for the opponent. They only have 5 cards that we're not seeing right now. So yeah, Moken probably not as valuable for them. And we're just getting the we're gonna see what the big score the opponent can pull off is. All right, 131, pretty impressive game. All right, well that's it.